implanted skin cells. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, we're doing this.
Through stem cells or?
No.
Cute.
It's actually their
Brightness. I'm gonna look great. Here's our video so you can follow along with comments.
Great.
And wait for people to realize that
They're coming.
They're coming. They're coming.
I don't want to rip your pantyhose with my.
Oh, please. My pantyhose rip all the goddamn time. Alright, we have 13 people. Hi guys, how are you? My name is Bella Noche, and it's time for another Cocktails and Contour. Quiet in the peanut gallery. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, you can whisper. In case you haven't noticed, my house is very, very crowded today because we have something very, very gag-worthy and special planned tonight. However, welcome to Cocktails and Contours. I'm so excited to be here with my special guest, Scarlette Fiore. Yes, she is a brand new New York City resident. So welcome her to the city. She is from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
And I'm so excited that you're here. This is my first episode of 2018. So happy New Year's to everyone watching. Please feel free to comment, interact. We love answering your questions. But for right now, we're just gonna kiki, and we always start with a drink. And it's festive. It's New Year's. I know it's a few days after, but I was just like, let's just do a little champagne, bitch. So, pop!
Yeah!
Cheers. Well, I guess we'll cheers in a second.
Yeah.
So do you like champagne? Or
I love champagne.
Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, who does make... If you don't like champagne, you're stupid. I mean, first of all, it doesn't really taste like anything, so you can't, like, not like it.
It tastes like sort of a ginger ale.
A little, it's like it's like ginger ale that, like, gets you, like... The thing about champagne, you get, like, messed up on champagne, you don't even realize you're messed up.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, girl, that's not a full glass. I pour full in this house. We pour full. We make sure we get our money's worth, unlike New York City bars. Thank you. Cheers, chicas. Cheers. Yes, I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna adjust the light on this because I'm not loving it. I'm not. Let's see. Ooh, no. Ooh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Like okay, cute. No, because you have that fierce highlight, girl. We gotta see it.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, I'm gonna turn it back on because I'm stupid.
I was having a sip, I'm sorry.
No, please. I encourage you to sip as much. We have plenty of bubbly, and we're gonna have a good time.
I can have more than 2. I get so
That means she's gonna have 3.
That'll be fun.
I'm so excited. First off, welcome to New York City.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So we worked together in last October, right? That was where we first met. We worked down at a Rock Bar for a charity event for a dog shelter. Oh my gosh, there were dogs everywhere. We got to take pictures with the dogs. It was probably like the best event I've ever done. Yeah, like drag and alcohol and puppies. Like what?
And pictures.
And pictures. And professional pictures. They had their light set up. That is like recipe for happiness right there, at least for a drag queen. But anyway, it's so good to see you again. Cause isn't she fierce? Like, get close to the thing so they can see that mug. Look at that. Look at that fucking mug. I can't.
Stop it.
I can't with you. You're so gorgeous.
To all the viewers, I'm so sorry, but closed captions are not available on Facebook Live. So you have to figure out what the fuck I'm saying.
It's okay. We all listen to Sofia Vergara all the time. She's fine. It's fine. But anyway, so... What have you been up to since? Well, what was your process? Did you know you were gonna move to New York City the last time I saw you, or has it been like something recent? How did that all happen?
Well, I always knew it.
You always knew.
Yeah.
You always knew. Let's move you a little over so you can be like a little bit more in frame.
It was like
there we go. Ooh, and the light adjusted. I'm about it.
Yeah, it was like I belong to this city. Since I was a little child, I wanted to move here. And so, as I was growing up, well, I made my life in Costa Rica. Well, I met my fiance and we created a family. We got some puppies that are with my mom. They're fine.
I love animal
children. They're coming though.
Of course they are. You don't just leave the puppies.
No. So, I came in October for the first time to New York City, and it was so weird because as I walked those streets, it was like I lived here my entire life.
Except today when she got lost and got late.
I'm sorry. and when I was leaving, when I got into the plane, I cried all my way through Costa Rica.
Oh, she left her heart in New York City.
I did.
I love it. Well, we are richer because you are here.
Thank you.
So I love it. So let's talk a little about you. So you grew up, born and raised Costa Rica, right? So you started drag in Costa Rica.
Yes, I did.
What's the drag scene like in Costa Rica?
You know, it's so polished. We have incredible drag queens.
Come on, polished.
The shows are amazing.
We used to bring some of that to New York City, not for nothing.
The shows are amazing.
Uh-huh.
We have like this half-an-hour shows that we rehearse for a whole week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, Tina Burner's Girlesque.
You know, we perform on Fridays and Saturday nights only. That's it.
So just weekends.
Yeah.
That is the one thing you can find drag any night of the week here in New York City.
The drag scene is amazing, but the only thing I don't like is that we don't get tipped.
You don't get
we don't.
And I will say that first of all, that's some bullshit, because that's where queens like make most of their money from. And I will say this, tipping is really good, but outside of New York City, tipping is crazy.
Yeah.
I have seen shows and been in shows where there's just money littered among the stage. That doesn't really happen in New York City often. Depends how drunk the crowd is.
Yeah.
And it can go either way depending on how drunk the crowd is. But that's interesting. Is that part of the culture over there? Is it something that just...
we never tip, not even in restaurants or anything. So if you don't tip...
Oh, so it's just part of the culture.
Yeah.
You just don't tip.
You know, because everything is included in the prices. When you go to a restaurant, the tip is already included. So people think that when they go to a bar, the tip is included, but it's not.
It's not.
You know?
It's not.
But we get a cute fat payment though.
Well, that's also very different from New York City. Because I mean, when I first started drag, I was doing gigs for just tips.
Yeah.
So that's super. So your first gig, you got like a full payment for?
Yeah.
Some bitches get everything.
Well, it can take months in Costa Rica to even get paid for a show.
Oh, so you get zero sometimes.
That I don't like.
Okay, fine.
When you're starting,
fine.
You do
My first gig ever, I made at least like $20.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it. Okay, interesting. I did not know that. There are a lot of places in the world that like don't do the tipping thing. I know some places in Europe don't do the tipping thing. I think there's an Asian, I don't know if it's China, like tipping is actually rude. Like, one of the things that you're just not supposed to tip. And that just goes to show the different culture of the world.
Yeah.
However, we love questions, we love comments, so I'm gonna see. We have a fan, Jose goes, Dale!
Yeah!
We have Latina representation. Everyone's calling us gorgeous.
Hi.
A lot of people are saying welcome to New York City.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, we have a former Scarlette Fiore's daughter.
She is my daughter.
Roque, right?
Yeah.
Roque, welcome.
Roque.
When are you coming to New York City, girl?
We call him Frini. He's a great. He does illustrations.
Okay.
Of drag queens, and he's so talented. I love him.
Ooh, girl, hit a bitch up. I need one. Yeah. So, tell me about your first time in drag ever.
Oh my god, it was a mess.
Most people's are. I mean, mine wasn't, but most people's are.
I came to this contest that we had in Costa Rica at a bar that just closed last week, and I looked busted. My hips were out of place. My ass were like up here.
Kudos for patting the first time. A lot of girls don't pat until like their 10th time. So.
Yeah, no, I pat in the beginning, but I don't pat now because
regression.
She got fat.
She just cinches now. I love it. Okay.
Yeah. So everything was out of place. I went to ballet school for 12 years, and I forgot how to dance that night. I sung.
I'm gonna make you do a pirouette later.
Oh my god.
First position, second position. Because I took ballet in high school actually. Yeah, I took ballet, jazz, and hip hop.
Yeah. Me
too. I still remember those goddamn positions. So anyway, continue.
So I also sing live, and I was out of key. I forgot how to dance. Everything was out of place.
Was it nerves?
And I lost.
Well, I mean, the last part was implied. Was it nerves? Was it just...
No, because I've been performing since I'm like 4 years old.
Look, professional.
I went to theater school.
Or at least indoctrinated.
I went to theater school when I was very little. I also learned how to play the piano. I went to singing lessons, ballet. So we had.
God, your parents should have been like Japanese or something.
No,
Tiger
I always say my mom didn't want me at home.
Get out there and learn something. No, learn more. I was the exact opposite. My mom didn't want me to go outside for shit. She said I was going to get corrupted by all of this worth, and she was right. But it was we all have different experiences. So your mom pushed you into all these things. What was like the favorite thing of all of the arts you've taken? What's your favorite thing? Ballet.
The shows are so magical.
I've seen. I used to go see the Nutcracker every year at the ballet, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I have ballet looks. I think that's that dance form that looks easy, but it's the hardest one.
No, it's not.
Like, it looks the easiest while actually being the hardest.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen girls when I was taking ballet, and I've had dancer friends, whatever, and show me pictures where they're unwrapping their bloody toes.
Oh, you don't want to see mine then?
No, I don't.
No, but
I
you
do
don't.
She going Black Swan over here. I'm not about it. So ballet was your favorite. What's your favorite ballet that you've ever saw or been in?
I was in oh my god, I forgot how to say it in English. Lago de los Cisnes, Swan Lake.
Swan Lake.
Yeah, I was casted as Rodgar.
So hard.
And it was so magical. Then I broke my knee, and I got fat.
I don't know what to say about that without making you feel like shit, so I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Go ahead.
No, just
go for it.
The most magical moment of my life, and then I got hurt and fat. And I was just
right.
I don't need to say anything. Life has said it all. So do you have plans to go see the New York City Ballet?
I have to.
Yeah,
I have
So
to.
have you not seen it before?
No, I never been there.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We have to go together.
I would love to.
We'll have a night out.
We'll have a night out. We'll go to the New York City Ballet. I'm about it. Anyone here ballet, opera, Lincoln Center, does all that stuff? I have so many friends that are obsessed with Lincoln Center, so it's good.
I love it.
Roque says she loves you. Let's see. Oh, we're getting lots of comments. I love it.
Yeah.
Kylie says we're looking gorgeous.
Thank you, Kylie.
Thank you. So I'm gonna talk about me just for a second. So
Yeah,
I'm talk
go
about
ahead,
the rest
go
of
ahead.
it. So 2018 was you do that whole new year, new me kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so my first drag performance in 2018, I did the double ponytail thing, and I was
It was amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great look.
But originally it was going to be the back, just a big back ponytail. And I was like, no, I have the hair, I could do this. And I did that. I felt like baby fucked Posh Spice and had a mermaid. No, that's what I feel. And I feel it right now. So 2018 is going to be the year of the double ponytail. It's happening. It's happening. I have it in 8 different colors. Get ready.
I love it.
No, it's cute. It's cute. What has been your biggest? Because drag is a journey. It's a journey about identity and finding yourself. How have you changed from when you first started drag to right now? What's been the biggest change?
Yeah, the biggest change was that I hated drag queens before I started drag.
Interesting. That's actually not an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Not for nothing.
Well, my dad used to run soccer teams, so I used to be
grew up butch.
Yeah. So I grew up butch actually. So I was in the dressing rooms with the boys.
She says that as she flaunts her puss.
Yeah. And,
I was so butch.
And so I had this very can I say bad words?
Oh, of course. We love bad words
I
here.
had this very fucked up opinion about gays and drag queens, and I was gay myself, so it was a little twisted.
Right.
So once I got casted as a dancer for a very popular drag queen in Costa Rica, so I went to the drag show, and as I was watching the girls transform into these beautiful, gorgeous human beings. Well, not human beings, but these beautiful, gorgeous dolls.
We are mythological creatures.
Yeah, we are. So I fell in love with drag in one night, and actually my fiance loves drag, and I was an asshole about it, that he has to hide to watch Drag Race. So, because if he was watching Drag Race, I would come and I would say what the fuck are you watching? Those fucking men in wigs. So
that's drag shaming.
when I was
clearly his opinion has changed.
Yeah, it has. I'm in.
Can you blame
I'm in. So, I came to the show, and I came back home really, really late, because the shows in Costa Rica we perform at 1, 2, even 3 sometimes.
Girl. I mean, clubs out here are open till 4, and depending on the bar owner, later.
Well, we close till 6, and it's open bar for $20 all night from 9 till 6. But only Friday and
New
Saturday.
York, get your shit together.
Come
what is
on.
it? 9 to 6 with a $20 open bar all night. Y'all get fucked.
Yes,
up.
yes. Trust me.
Yes. And they don't tip. That's such a shame. You would make so much money if they were throwing dollars at you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You just, no.
Yeah.
That's, see, there's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, there's pros and cons. Costa Rica, 6 a.m. bars, an open bar, you just don't get tipped.
Yeah.
But you're drunk, so you don't care.
Drunk.
You're drunk, you don't care.
You get a free open bar, so you don't need tips really.
Well, depending on the bar, the drag queens get open bar too. Sometimes they do drink tickets.
Yeah.
If you're like a resident queen, they're just like, no, go ahead.
Okay,
you just
go ahead.
like tip
Go
them.
for it.
We tip the bartenders here.
Yes.
So that's something that you definitely should learn right now.
Bartenders.
Tip.
Please.
Tip your bartenders, tip your staff, and
Be
tip
classy.
us, definitely.
Don't be an asshole. Tip the bartenders.
Do not be an asshole. So what are you most excited to do in New York City that you haven't done yet? Now that you live here, that you can do it.
I want to get officially engaged to my fiance because we're being like engaged for like about a year, but it wasn't legal in Costa Rica till yesterday. So
Come on, progress!
Yeah.
Shout out to Costa Rica for
Yeah.
making gay marriage legal yesterday.
Yes.
I mean, a little late to the game, fine. So was America, but congratulations! Shout out to Costa Rica. You guys like keep
Yeah.
getting. I mean, you have those 6 a.m. open bars and now gay marriage. I might move. Wait, no, they don't tip. Forget it. Sorry. I love. There's something magical about being tipped during your number, and it's like a good and bad. Like
Yeah.
it's just you feel that initial love, unless you have planned choreography, and you're trying to do. It's like, oh wait, okay, what step was I on? And you're going.
you know that happened to me because
Really?
I was never tipped before. I made a show in Florida at Rumors. Shout out to the people in
Shout out to Florida.
Lauderdale.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale. Okay,
Yes.
great.
I got stuck
Shout out
in
to
there.
Florida. Make some noise or comment if you're from Florida.
Yeah. So I never got tipped before, and I had this like beautiful choreography that I planned in my performance. So I said, I'm gonna dead drop in this part of the song. I'm gonna do a split in this part of the song, and then I'm gonna do this choreography. And people start tipping like crazy, and I was like, oh my god,
I'm not gonna get to do anything. You know, you do the death drop and lay there and let
Yeah.
them just pour it on you. Oh,
Well,
girl, you
I
have
was-
not lived until someone makes it rain dollar
Yeah.
bills on you. It is one of the best feelings in the world. It's
I love it.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. My best rain ever. Speaking of weather, how are you adjusting to all this cold bullshit?
I love cold.
Get away from
I
me.
love it, yeah.
Get away from me.
Well,
Ow! Well, I guess you don't have
I don't.
you don't have
No.
snow or cold or
The
winter
colder
down there.
it gets
like
down
here's
there-
Costa Rica and like here's the
Yeah.
equator.
The
So,
colder
like,
it gets right there, it's like 72. That's the coldest it
I
gets.
hate you.
Yeah.
I can't. Like we were barely a month into winter and I was like, I'm over this already. And this was before this like crazy ass snow,
Yeah.
which prevented you from coming to New York
Yeah.
City on time, right?
And gave me a show with a lot of tips in Fort Lauderdale. So
Well, there
I'm
she
glad.
goes.
Thank
There she
you.
goes. At least someone was thankful for the fucking blizzard. Because no, it's crazy because every time that we think that we're good with a blizzard,
Oh my
a
God.
worse one happens.
Yeah.
I literally woke up. I have a window right next to my bed, and I woke up and I saw the snow, and I immediately went on to like my work like DM like instant message thing, and everyone's like, "Yep, not coming in, not coming in, not coming in." I was just like, "Time to go back to bed." Like, so there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
I braved the storm to get whiskey. Girl, gotta have a little bit of drinky drink. One of my favorite drinks. Do you know what a hot toddy
Yeah.
is?
I'm sorry?
A hot toddy?
No, I don't.
So a hot toddy is whiskey, honey, cinnamon, and chamomile tea.
Gosh.
It is so good. I had like 8 throughout the course of the day.
Gosh.
And I'm being conservative because I don't want everyone to know that I should be in AA. But so you're cool with the cold.
Yeah,
You're
I love it.
You're good with the cold.
Yeah.
You're doing okay.
I went smoking in underwear yesterday. On the balcony.
She really cool. I will say I have been to an underwear party or two as a boy, and those things get real hot. They get real hot real quick, and I'm not talking about like the skin. Like you smell everything. And you go outside, you get that blast of it. It's like going outside when you're hot and drag.
Yeah.
And I will say this: I hate winter, but I like doing drag in winter.
Yeah.
Because I'm never sweating.
You
Never.
know, they were like freezing on our way here, and you know, this is like mesh with sequins.
And she has to show off that. What is that? What is that? Roadkill chinchilla. Like what kind of fur is this?
Oh my god, it's
Amazon Prime fur.
No, it's an animal called fake fox fur.
Oh, faux fox.
Yeah.
It is faux
It is
fox.
faux fox.
Come on, alliteration.
It is my friend's Victoria.
I need more bubbly. I hope you guys are drinking with us because we're prettier and, well, I'm just as funny if you drink or not, but we'll be funnier if you drink. And I'm going to top you off, love.
Thank you.
Because that's what this is about. So, first of all, shout out to Spoil NYC. I've been doing this show now for over a year.
Yeah.
And it has been a amazing gateway.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for all watching, because if no one was watching, I would get fired. So, but it's been an amazing avenue to meet new queens and talk to them, actually get to know them, because I feel like sometimes in nightlife, you work with these people and you see them.
So everything happens so fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
You're either doing changes or performances, or you're sweating, or you're drinking. And this is a thing to like actually get to know somebody. And I've had so many amazing times.
And you get to connect with people. Fans. That's the most
yes,
important.
And connecting with the fans. Like we've had. First of all, this is one of my favorite parts. If you're not in New York City, comment where you're from. I love hearing where people are from. I've had the Philippines. I've had Sweden. I've had Cambodia. I've had a few in South America. So I love seeing people where post. So we were actually recording in front of a live audience today.
Yes,
not directly in front of, but off to the side. And one of our audience members, Paul, who's my man's, was like, they can't keep our eyes off us. I'm like, you shouldn't be. if you're not able to, we're not doing anything. We're not doing our jobs right? Cheers.
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 I miss you guys too.
I love that your people are watching.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm so glad I booked her.
They came to play.
Came to play. Where have I heard that before? And they miss you. It's so cute.
I miss them so much.
You've been gone for how? Okay, when did you leave Costa Rica to like say like final goodbye?
I left the day after the fundraiser.
Okay.
It was Halloween night.
Halloween.
Yeah.
So where have you been for like 3 months?
I was at home, you know. I went to a lot of, you know, these beautiful spaces in Costa Rica. We were inside of a volcano. The same day we flew into the United States.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. You know, it's like sleeping, but
I thought I was adventurous. Jesus. Inside of, and what happens if that thing goes off?
I don't know.
You die. That's what happens. You die. I mean, cheers to that. That's.
Yeah, I did a little cabaret to say goodbye, you know, the one last show.
Good, as well you should. A farewell tour. Cher has done multiple of them. There's always time for a farewell tour. That's cool though. Would you say that's the most adventurous thing you've done? Going inside a volcano?
No.
What were you?
The most adventurous. No, the most adventurous thing I done I had never been to New York City.
Okay.
Before October. And I was staying in New Jersey. Thank you very much. And
for what? This is a shithole.
No. It is so beautiful.
She's new. Don't mind her.
I'm just kidding. I hate it. Yes. It was sarcasm.
See?
I'm full of bullshit.
I may be a lot of things, but I'm not wrong.
So, you know, I got there and I said, like, I dreamt my whole life to be in New York City. And I'm stuck here in Elizabeth, New Jersey. No, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I take Amtrak train to Penn Station, and then I walk my way to. I went to see Wicked all by myself.
I love Wicked.
Yeah. So it's a very funny story because I didn't knew that you get out of the theater by a different door, and I just kept walking in the opposite direction that I got there. Okay. And then I saw the ocean. I saw the Hudson River and. I said,
Hudson River.
Yeah.
That's where I sprouted out from. Because in case you doesn't know, I am New York City's drag mermaid. Yeah. I wandered into the Hudson River one day, washed up on the shore, and wandered into the West Village, and they thought I was pretty, so they gave me a show. I love the Hudson. So we have a few people saying that, they came out of Jersey, whatever. It's like, right, that's the thing. You came out of Jersey. You are no longer there.
No.
For a reason.
I stood with with my dad's friend and his family.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I need to get out of here. I need to go to New York City, and I went exploring, and I got so lost.
Do you know the most offensive thing I find about Jersey?
What?
People in New Jersey will claim that they're part of New York City. That's so offensive. I was born and raised in New York City. If anyone from Jersey ever tells me that they're from New York City, I will smack them in the face. I will actually do that, and I hope I have nails on.
Oh my God, no.
But no, you are not from New York.
No,
You are across the river from New York, and you wish you could be here. Let us be truthful. However, New Jersey does have one good thing. Six Flags Great Adventure.
Yeah.
One good thing. And it's out in Jackson. Alright? I have to drive an hour and 45 minutes to even get to the best part of New Jersey. And even then it's contained and man-made. Jersey didn't do anything. They just bought that lot and was like, we're going to build an amusement park. So, Jersey, stop it. Stop it.
Thank you.
Did you hear they're redoing Jersey Shore? They're doing like a new...
Don't, please.
Who?
Don't. Don't.
Someone on our ladder has just went, Snooky, smush, smush. South Park is like my favorite TV show in the entire world. And that just gave me so much light.
I love it.
But yes, are you a roller coaster fan?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I get so scared and
But that's the fun of it.
But I don't like it.
Really?
No.
She'll walk into a volcano but not ride a roller coaster. I can't.
You know.
That's what happens when you're too close to the equator. Your brain starts doing shit.
It's funny because back in Costa Rica we have this park, like it's like Central Park, but very, very small.
Okay.
It's like 3 blocks, but it's like Central
So it's like
Park.
Middle Park.
Yeah.
Not Central Park, Middle Park.
Park, yeah. So they have this.
What is it called, by the way?
La Sabana.
La Sabana!
Yeah.
Viva de Cuba!
They have
I'm actually Puerto Rican in case anyone's
Yeah,
noticing.
shit
That's why I know how to
is.
enunciate this shit.
Shit is.
Anyway.
There actually are this, these big ass trees, and I used to do aerial silks. So I would bring
I've done that. I
Yeah,
want to
it's
do
so
more.
fun.
You feel
It's
so
fun.
goddamn sexy. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. As soon as you get over the fact that your body is doing things it's not meant to do, and you're
Yeah,
laying backwards
exactly.
with like silks holding your up, it's like I could die, but I feel fabulous.
Yeah, and it's always the same feeling, but I don't like roller coasters. You know? Maybe we
So
can
you're
go
okay
to-
with heights.
Yeah.
You're okay with adrenaline. What is it about roller coasters that you're strapped in?
Yeah, but I like being on control. You know?
You're not in control in a silk.
Yes, I am.
You're not in control in a volcano.
No, I wasn't, but I wasn't wrapped to anything, you know? So I feel like they, I don't know, I feel so under control and I can do anything about it once it takes off.
You
So,
can't. That's
yeah,
what makes it scary.
That I don't like it. I
No,
don't
but
like
she
it.
saw Final Destination 3 and she was like, nope, nope. That's one of my favorite horror movies ever, by the way. But anyway, Mario says, I love you, Scarlett.
I love you too. He's a
doesn't
new
know
up and coming drag queen.
Is he?
Yeah, I actually gave him one of my favorite head pieces that I did bring in. Oh my God! Subtitles I'm not available.
I was sorry. We don't have closed captioning
we
here.
don't, we
If you
don't.
watch Modern Family, you're in luck.
So I have to leave some things behind. So I gave him my favorite headpiece.
Oh,
Good
parting
luck.
gift.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Good luck. He's just taken off. He's a great dancer and actor.
I love it.
He does musicals in Costa Rica.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's great. He's nice.
We have a hi from Holly from Denver. Come on, Denver. Speaking of
Hello.
South Park, just out over in Colorado. I've always wanted to know, is there an actual place in Colorado called South Park?
Let us know in the comments, please.
If you know, Holly, if you know if there's an actual place in South Park, in Colorado called South
Send us
Park.
a plane ticket.
Right.
Yeah.
I will go, I don't care how podunk, just so I can be like, I've been to South Park. Where's Barbara Mecca Streisand? That was for you, Johnny. Oh, apparently there is, and I'm just uneducated. So there apparently is a South Park,
Okay.
Colorado. Come on, based off of real things.
Well, send us a ticket though.
Actually, no. A very, very fierce sister of mine just joined. Shout out to Zaria. I haven't seen you in a second, girl, but I adore you. Thank you so much for watching. She's fierce, and I perform with her, and we need to do something soon, girl. I miss you. we have someone watching from Phoenix.
Hello.
Is it, Bill from Phoenix, is it warmer over there right now? Because I know that, like, Texas got snow, Florida got snow. I didn't hear anything about Arizona. But Phoenix, if you could answer, I just want to know what's going on over there. Because have you ever been to, so is New York City the only place in America? Well, obviously Florida.
No, and I went to, almost all of the East Coast. I never been to the West Coast, nor, thank God, nor to. I do enjoy Seattle. Seattle, Washington. Oh yeah, I was in Seattle once, but
look at me jogging her memory.
It was. I came with my dad for a soccer game with this thing that it's like an international league soccer
like a tournament.
Yeah. So we came and we. Yeah, it's fine.
It's funny because anytime that someone's not from they think of West Coast, they automatically just think California. So you've never been to California?
No.
California is actually really pretty. I'm a fan of LA.
My family lives there, and
oh, you have family there?
Yeah,
in LA.
In LA, exactly. Yeah.
Girl, we gonna take a trip. Why not?
I don't like it. It's so hot.
Says the one from Costa Rica. Are you kidding me?
I never go to the beach, and in Costa Rica, every night I sleep with my fan on, like in full.
Well, duh. I mean, it's still hot.
No, it's not. Even if it's cold, I sleep with my fan.
So what I like is like, well, you will experience New York City summer here. New York City summer is like humid. Like it's and I hate this word, moist. It is moist. New York City summers are moist, and I don't like it.
We call it bochorno.
Bochorno.
Yeah.
You hear that R? Bochorno.
Bochorno.
I'm never saying the word moist again. I'm just gonna go bochorno. Shut up. But with LA, it's like a dry heat.
Yeah.
So it's refreshing. I like LA. San Francisco's I want to go to San Diego. I've always wanted to go to San Diego. I've heard San Diego's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Oh, my friend Aaron just moved here from Portland.
Hi.
Maine, right? Maine, yes? Because I've been to Maine. That is Stephen King territory. Scary as fuck. I don't fuck around with Maine. My best friend is actually from Maine. And story about Maine. Oh, I can't. So, let me preface with saying, I don't like spiders.
Oh my god, yes.
I don't like spiders. I don't like them a lot. So, if she was watching, she'd be dying laughing right now. She knows exactly what I'm about to say. So, we're staying at her family's house. There's like 6 of us. It's a big house, whatever.
Yeah.
We're outside smoking not cigarettes. And there are these like cobwebs over top. And I was like, oh, that's like a lot of webs. Are spiders? I was like, yeah, because there's a lot of mosquitoes. So we allow the spiders to say they keep the mosquitoes.
Oh, that's brilliant.
They eat them, right. And I was just like, fine. I'll deal with spiders that don't touch me versus mosquitoes that do. Great. So we're outside, we're smoking, and there's just like this web. So my friend takes a puff and just like blows on one of the little strings. I kid you not, the biggest spider I have ever seen in my goddamn life just descends down instantly, thinking it just caught a bird or something.
Oh my god.
And I was just stunned. No sound came out of my mouth. I just froze. I was like, maybe like the T-Rex rule. If I don't move, it won't see me. Like, terrifying. Terrifying. So that's what I attribute Maine to. Lobster and giant spiders. But cheers to Maine, because I did go to Orchard Beach and it was lovely.
There's someone from Oregon watching. Actually, my fiance is from Oregon. She was born in Oregon.
Well, he was talking. So, side note, we went on a whole Maine tangent. He's actually talking about Portland, Oregon.
Oh, okay.
I knew it was one of those like white places. It's fine. I've never been to Oregon. Have you?
No. No one does go to Oregon. No one goes to Oregon.
She said it. No one goes to Oregon.
Yeah.
Sorry, girl.
Actually, as we were on our way to the airport on a cab, on an Uber, and the guy asked him, "Where are you from?" And he said Oregon, and he just laughed.
That's how I feel when someone says they're from New Jersey. Just laugh. I'm so sorry. I'm having too much fun with you, girl. So, I've seen you perform last October, and you were fierce. So, true story. We met because we had been Facebook friends.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is actually a really funny story.
It is.
We met, and she came out. We did like a photo shoot. She was looking like super chic. You almost looked Filipino, like with that look, like
because I was training her and
yeah. And you just had that aura. And so we met. I was like, oh my god, it's so good to meet you. And I don't know what you did downstairs. She went downstairs.
I just took off my wig because it was frizz because of the rain.
Right, but you changed your outfit. You changed your thing. But like, she came back upstairs, looked like a completely different person. So much so that I reintroduced myself to her. I didn't realize it was her.
I thought she was kidding.
No, and I wasn't.
Played along.
Because she was like, oh, hi. She's like, oh, hi, I'm Scarlette. And I was just like, there are two Scarlettes here? Like blonde moment like you'd never believe.
Yeah.
Or maybe you would
That
believe.
actually happened.
And she just looked at me and started laughing. And I was like, oh my god, it's you. I'm like the biggest idiot right now. This is a true story. I did not recognize her.
And then I took off my makeup and
I still didn't recognize her. A third time I didn't recognize her. And I was just like...
I was like, bye, girl. And she was like, okay,
who the fuck
bye.
is this? Like, no, it's...
But I did it on purpose because I changed a lot. So I was
well, no, because a lot of people say that I'm a chameleon because I do a lot of different stuff. Like, that is like chameleon on a level that like I aspire to be one day.
They call me Camaleona in Costa Rica.
There you go. See? We're the chameleon sisters now of New York City. Cheers. Cheers. I love it.
Come on, reptilians.
Right. I'm a fish. Is that yes, I'm cold-blooded. I'm not a mammal. So we're just cold-blooded with hearts of gold. We occasionally feel warmth when you're laying on top of us.
Yeah, but I don't go.
So I have one of my drag sisters, Alexis Flame, says that we're both looking good.
Thank you.
No, she's fierce. She is the vampire queen of New York City since like the 1600s. So it's all good. It's all good. She's the best word I can call her is eternal. Love you, girl. Mwah. So it's really interesting. So like you brought up the whole marriage in Costa Rica because that's still a thing. Like gay marriage is not legal in a lot of places. And like to be completely honest, I'm very sorry that you moved here during the political climate that we're in. I
don't give a shit actually.
You will. You will. Eventually you will. Every once in a while. And you know what? And that's the thing. I give a shit, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't want to know anymore. Like I used to be super politically aware.
Yeah.
And these things I would watch like news and TV shows and like the Colbert Report and Rachel Maddow and Jon Stewart when he was doing it.
Yeah.
And now I have no desire to know what's going on because I will be in like a constant state of like emotional convulsion. But that being said, we are still very privileged to live in not only America, but New York City that is so accepting and so amazing that, you know, a drag queen can go and work for in a New York City-based news outlet and get a video show being a drag queen and talking about all this stuff. So, no, cheers. And cheers to Spoiled NYC, who has become so important and so precious in my life because I have such a cool relationship with them. So shout out to them and everyone who works at Spoiled NYC. Thank you guys and Happy New Year and thank you for continuing to another year of cocktails and contours. However, gay marriage isn't legal in a lot of places, and that's something that we need to remember about how blessed and fortunate we are. And even though it like you missed it by a couple of days, but now that it's legal in Costa Rica, so that's awesome. But you never had gotten a chance to do that before. So one of our audience members this evening is Scarlette's fiance Eddie, and I think that she wants to tell him something. So I'm going to actually give up the spotlight for a second, as hard as that is to believe. Eddie, can you come here real quick? Can you come here? I'm gonna get up. Thank God I'm wearing panties. Ooh, look at the waist. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. The camera is yours.
I'll say it in Spanish, okay?
Say it in Spanish and I'll just say what the fuck she said.
Do you want to marry me legally?
Yes, I do.
I'll give you a very faggot ring.
Yes, faggot ring.
Yay!
Show it.
Here's my ring.
So they are getting married, but what they do,
And when?
what he does not know is that my man friend Paul is an ordained minister. You are about to witness a drag wedding live on Cocktails and Contours. They are going to get married right now. So,
Oh my god. I love you.
I love it! So many emotions! I don't feel those, so it's weird. However, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take the camera because this is something you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
So, Paul, if you could please take your position, and the newlyweds, or soon-to-be newlyweds, please stand in front and bear with the camera moving because I'm recording all of it.
I brought my witness right there.
And we have a witness! So, so I told you it was going to be a gag. I told you it was going to be a surprise.
in the middle, right?
You are about to witness a wedding live in New York City from people who could not get married until yesterday. But this is just a reminder of how important it is that we live in a country that does support LGBT rights, that does acknowledge who we are as a people. And we're gonna stand over here as I'm framing because this is cute. I like this. We're doing whatever. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Fabulous. Okay, so on behalf of Scarlette, Christian,
Yeah.
and Eddie, I would like to welcome the friends that are here and members of the audience that are watching. We are here to celebrate the love and commitment of this couple, the love that they've demonstrated to all of us and to all of their friends and family, as I'm sure. On our journey through life, we have the privilege of meeting people who have helped us to develop, grow as individuals. For Christian and Eddie, this time has come for their paths to intertwine. This is a joyful occasion, not only because of their personal growth and unity as a couple, but because they share that unity that has assembled all of us here. And this is very true. Those lucky enough to be part of their lives are going to love this moment very much, and all the people who are sharing on the streaming video is
Biggest wedding of 2018 ever!
So, I ask you this now. Eddie and Christian, do you pledge to help each other develop your hearts, minds, cultivate your compassion, patience, and wisdom as you age together through the many highs and lows of life?
I do.
Excellent. Do you pledge to help each other develop your love and kindness, to set an example to those of you around you, and provide each other with the true love and the utmost commitment?
I do.
Do you pledge to help each other be mindful of your thoughts and emotions, to be supportive of one another, even when the path is dark and winding, especially when the path is unknown?
I do.
Do you pledge to keep and enrich the love between you and share it with those around you, generating compassion and empathy for all living beings, and to never ignore the suffering of each other as you carry on with your journey?
I do.
Do you resign that as individuals, we must never halt our growth? Will you pledge to seek self-understanding and continually examine your minds and actions so that you may share and solve your intimate mysteries with one another that you love?
I do.
And do you pledge to dedicate yourselves to each other in this life with all your minds, bodies, and spirits, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor, happiness and difficulties, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me, by the wishes of Eddie and Christian, and by the witnesses and family and friends of the many that are online, and our witness David over here with us now, and by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and husband. You may kiss.
Yes! Oh! Oh! I can't! This is everything.
Oh, I love you. Please join me in wishing for the first time Eddie and Christian a long, fruitful, and happy journey together in life. Thank you. You're very welcome. It's my honor.
I'm so happy right now. I didn't think I was gonna be like this. Oh my god! Look at
It was a surprise. He shook it.
I know. He is shooketh. He is shooketh. Do a real one. Fuck lipstick.
Yeah.
Yes! Woo! All right, come back over here so we can end this. Oh my god, that just happened in my apartment. Live on Cocktails and Contours.
Well, I just got married. Damn it.
You just hold on, because we have another bottle. Wait, grab glasses, because guess what? Do it. Yes! Girl, and look, it bubbled over and everything. I just excited. I'm so I don't have words. I don't have words to say what's going on in my brain right now. Because that was one thing I was like, oh my god, that would be a great idea. And then I saw it happen in front of me and just the sheer emotions of it. I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today on Cocktails and Contours. Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
Congratulations. Sorry, she's off the market, boys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Cocktails and Contours, the first Cocktails and Contours of 2018. And we started with the most magical thing I could ever ask for. Thank you so much. Congratulations,
Thank you very
girl.
much.
Mwah, mwah. I adore you. And we have plenty more alcohol, so we're going to keep drinking. I hope that you have had an amazing time on Cocktails and Contours. I am back in 2 weeks with another special guest. We will be drinking, we will be kikiing, so please tune in again. And good night, New York City. Mwah.
Bye, New York City.
Oh, and last gag, last thing, because everyone's a little bit of promo. Next Wednesday at Boots and Saddles, I have this one and my Connecticut sister coming down for a show that I'm doing at Boots and Saddles Drag Lounge. It's called Pleasure Island. I have both of them here. Now that you're technically in New York City, we're claiming out of town queens. So you're in New York City, Boots and Saddles Drag Lounge in the West Village next week at 10 o'clock. It is going to be amazing. I will see you guys there. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bitch.
Bye.
Cheers. Good night, New York City.
Wow.